Speed control. Speeding is defined as driving over the posted speed limit or at a speed that is inappropriate for the driving conditions. For example, rain, fog, traffic volume, and traffic flow. Speeding is not safe in any circumstance. Driving within the speed limit maximizes your stopping distance, giving you more time to react to the actions of other road users around you, like vehicles, pedestrians, and cyclists, changes to the road environment itself, such as potholes and obstacles. Speeding and collisions. The severity of injuries resulting from a crash, regardless of the cause, is directly related to the pre-crash speed of the vehicle. When any vehicle crashes, 3 collisions happen: the object, the human, and the internal organs. The object. The first collision is with the object, whether it's a pole or tree, another vehicle or person. As the vehicle crushes on impact, it absorbs some of the kinetic energy released, but not all. Some of the kinetic energy created by motion, is absorbed by the vehicle, which is why the car is damaged, and some is transferred to the object hit. The human. The second collision is when the human collides with the inside of the vehicle. At the moment of impact, passengers in the car are still traveling at the vehicle's pre-crash speed. When the car comes to a complete stop, the passengers continue to move forward until they come into contact with some part of the vehicle: the windscreen, the steering wheel, the doors, or the seat in front. The internal organs. The final collision is the internal collision of the organs within the human body. Even after the passenger has come to a complete stop within the vehicle, the internal organs are still moving, colliding with other organs and the skeletal system. Speed limits. Speed limits are set and enforced to reduce crashes and save lives. Fines and demerit points apply when a person is caught driving a vehicle above the posted speed limit. How speed limits are set. The Department of Transport and Main Roads and local governments set speed limits in Queensland within strict guidelines to ensure limits are consistent and credible. These factors are considered when determining speed limits: the number and configuration of traffic lanes, housing density and type of development, the amount of on-road parking, access to property arrangements, traffic signals, patterns of crashes that have occurred. A speed limit may be lowered on a hazardous section of road if it is believed it will help reduce the number of crashes. Suburban speed limits. The speed limit in built-up areas in Queensland is 50 km per hour unless otherwise indicated by signs. Road worker safety. Roadworks are necessary to build new roads and keep our existing roads safe. However, roadwork sites can be dangerous. You need to take extra care when driving through roadworks. This is for your safety and the safety of road workers who are improving our roads. Road workers are our friends, our family, and our colleagues, and work in one of the most dangerous and vulnerable workplaces you could imagine. They deserve to have a safe workplace. Speed-related crashes. 50% of speeding crashes happen at just 1 to 10 kilometers per hour over the limit. This is based on an analysis of speeding crashes by the Australian Centre for Automotive Safety Research, which found that 51.3% involved a vehicle travelling at 1 to 10 kilometers per hour over the speed limit. Despite this, many road users still speed, and it can have enormous consequences. It's even more dangerous if you're distracted and not watching the road. Does speeding save time? On average, speeding only saves us 77 seconds per commute. This is based on Australian Bureau of Statistics average commute distance of 16.6 kilometres from home to work in Queensland and a vehicle travelling at 65 kilometres per hour compared to 60 kilometres per hour. Driving over the speed limit. Speeding just a few kilometres over the speed limit will cost you $309, but it could cost you much more. Your licence, your job, your reputation, and your life are at stake when you speed. Road crashes are a tragedy and impact families, communities, emergency personnel, and health services. Speed-related fatalities and hospitalised casualties in Queensland have an estimated cost of $3.2 billion each year. This is based on road crash data from 1 January 2012 to 31 December 2016. Social cost figures are provided in 2017 dollar value using the Bureau of Infrastructure, Transport and Regional Economics 2006 social cost estimates. Tips to avoid speeding. Regularly check your speed to ensure you are travelling within the posted speed limit. It can also be hard to accurately judge speed after travelling at a high speed for a period of time. You may need to travel below the speed limit and increase the distance between you and the vehicle in front if the weather, traffic, or road conditions are poor. Leave sufficient distance between you and the vehicle in front, usually more than a car length, and when travelling at higher speeds, increase the distance to allow at least 2 to 4 seconds so you have enough time to react and brake. Here are the references for the article. This is Brendan from Watto Training.